Ephesians 4:31-32 reads, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage and anger, brawling and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you." This wisdom comes from the New Testament of the Bible, emphasizing the need to shed negativity from our lives. It calls us towards kindness, compassion and forgiveness, mirroring the grace we receive from Christ. These are indeed powerful words to live by, wouldn't you agree? To better understand these verses, one needs to break them down into simpler terms. Let's start with Ephesians 4:31, which encourages us to rid ourselves of all bitterness, rage and anger. Imagine holding onto a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone else. Who gets burned first? You do. That's the effect of harboring negative emotions. It scorches you from the inside out. Now let's move on to Ephesians 4:32. This verse advocates for kindness, compassion and forgiveness. These are virtues that light up our lives and those around us. Like a beacon in a stormy night, it's about emulating the divine love God showed us through Christ's sacrifice. When you forgive, you don't change the past, but you certainly change the future. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to remember without anger. In essence, these verses are a guide to leading a more positive and fulfilling life. Having delved into the depths of these verses, it's essential to summarize the key points. The essence of Ephesians 4:31-32 urges us to cast aside all bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor, and slander. It encourages us to be kind, tender-hearted, and forgiving, mirroring the grace God has shown us through Christ. These teachings are not just religious instructions, but a blueprint for a fulfilling life. In the end, it all boils down to the simple yet profound act of being kind and forgiving, just as God forgave us through Christ.